Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports. We're playing MLB The Show for another couple of days. Continuing on the summer mini season. And I think we're 6-0. Played a couple games early this morning. And that is all I played today. Hey Godspeed. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. As we speak, my copy of College Football 27 is downloading now. So we will be ready at 2 o'clock on Thursday. All right, make sure you get your votes in semifinals going today. Final day of voting for who's going to be my dynasty team for College Football 27. And right now, and don't forget, there's 2 sets of voting going on right now. And right now, it is Florida, the Gators, and the Arizona State Sun Devils with the lead. That voting is going to go until tomorrow morning. Okay, so make sure you get your votes in. And then tomorrow morning, right after that, after the voting closes, I don't know, whatever time I decide to get up or whatever's going on, we're going to start the finals. And the final 2 teams will be voted on right up until release. So make sure you get those votes in and be on the lookout tomorrow for the new final round. Let's see, we got some sports news coming at you. I don't know if you guys have heard about the Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold, about his legal troubles down here in Tampa. It seems that Mr. Arnold was in Tampa, and he lives in Tallahassee, but he was in Tampa some time ago, and he was staying at an Airbnb, and while he was there, his Airbnb got robbed, and he lost all kinds of stuff. Well, he didn't like that. So he, Terrion Arnold, and his flunkies thought they knew who did it. So they went out looking for them. The culprits found them, beat them, pistol whipped them, kidnapped them, held them against their will. All kinds of fun stuff. And then it turned out it wasn't them. Wasn't even the right people. So he went to court today, and the judge set his bond for, hold on a second. The judge set his bond for $1 million and said that he will not wear an ankle monitor. He is going to be set to house arrest at his house in Tallahassee. The only time he can leave his house is if he is with a Detroit Lions official team function, like a practice or a game. And he will not have to wear a monitor because his lawyers argued, how can he play football with an ankle monitor on? Well, I say he should have thought about that before he pistol whipped and fucking kidnapped people, right? The judge felt sorry and said, okay, no monitor will be necessary. And this is what the judge said, which is kind of funny, actually. The judge said they will use a paparazzi monitor, and then explained what that meant The judge said, if Mr. Arnold is late for practice, ESPN will let us know. If he does any type of violation of the arrangement I'm placing here before the court, the paparazzi will be sure and report on it. And judge isn't lying there, so he is letting, I don't know if it's a he or she, but the judge is allowing Terrion Arnold to take part in the Lions team stuff. Other than that, he has to be home in Tallahassee, which is very interesting because that is, well, the Lions play in Detroit, and he lives in Florida. So if he's not at a team function, he has to be home in Tallahassee. I don't know how they're going to work that out, but he did get away without the monitor. But he will stand trial for, what was it? Armed robbery and kidnapping. He had 6 flunkies with him. They all were charged. They were not allowed to leave, though. They're, because they're, as Ken says, they're normal people. They're locked up, and they're staying locked up. While Terrion Arnold is allowed to go home, play his PlayStation, do whatever he's going to do, and play football. Until his trial, anyway. But yeah, that's what I would have said if I was the judge. His lawyer argued he can't play football with the ankle monitor on. I would have said he should have thought about that before he acted like the fucking fool. He'll be wearing the monitor, and the whole world will see it when he's on fucking TV playing football. That's what I would have said. But we all know I don't have a say in that shit. Hey, Kim, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. You voted for Alabama, all right? Yeah, it's amazing, Ken, what the judges allow people who have some kind of minimal status and above. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. As I said, my edition of College Football 27 is currently downloading as we speak, so we are good to go on Thursday, 2 p.m. Thursday. Oof, I had a fucking busy day, man. I am fucking exhausted. And I slept half the day today. I had an extremely busy day today, and I was napping in between. That's cool, Ken. Very good. Very good. I met with my executive producer for Twister Town early this morning. We were scouting more locations for different scenes in the movie, looking through lakes and stuff we were looking at today for the Lake Emerald scene, and trying to find the right hardware store that we can rent out and film in as well. Talked to a couple of different actresses for a couple of different roles today. Got their NDAs all squared away, and got them their script and their readings all scheduled, all that stuff. And where did we go? We went somewhere. And we went out for lunch. And in between, I napped about 7 times today. I feel like I've been sleeping all day. And then I look at my desk, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I got a lot of work done today, despite the fact I slept a good part of the day. Ugh, fuck. All right, so you can see on the fourth inning path, 390,000 XP, so 10,000 away from getting that Roger Clemens card. 14,000 coins is what I have right now, and we're trying to get Dick Allen was the next cheapest, 18,000. Yeah, Dick Allen was the next target. I'd like to get the Scooble card. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, though. I think I can. I can get these 4 here, but they're not out of reach. They're expensive, but they're not out of reach. So, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But Dick Allen is the next target, and he's 18-7. And we got 14-5, I think it said. 14-6. All right. So I hope everybody had a good day today. I've been reading. I was following before I fell asleep a little while ago. I was reading Twitter and about all the people who got to play College Football 27 early, and they're showing some of the gameplay and stuff. Cam, by the way, did you find your list yesterday of all of the mascots? Did you Google it and see a list? Did you find a list of all the mascots in the game? Should be listed by now. And let's see. Yeah, I talked to the band today that's going to be doing our music for us. And I did a lot today. Well, I get up at 4. That's a daily thing now. So that does allow me to get a lot of work done and a lot of naps. No? Oh, yeah, you should be able to Google it. Should give you a list of all of them. Try ChatGPT, Cam. Ask it for a full list of all the mascots included in the game. We'll look at it. We'll look at it Thursday. We'll take a look at it as well. Because I'm not going to start the Dynasty right away, because normally it takes at least one update to fix some Dynasty bugs and stuff like that. So I don't want to start the Dynasty and then have to reset it like we've had to do in the past. The first Dynasty we had to reset 3 different times. So first day, Thursday, we'll play some play now games. We'll play some rivalry games. We'll do a bunch of stuff. We'll definitely check out the Dynasty. We'll check out the Stadium Builder and all that stuff. But I'm not going to actually start the Dynasty. So we'll look into the mascots as well, Cam. Just remind me. And we'll go through and see what we can find for those. All right. Nope, I don't want to. Okay, let's take a look and see where we are. 6-0. All right, we are 6-0 and played 2 games at New Orleans. Won both games. Now we travel to Lima. We got a 2-game set with them. Lima is 3-1. Miami 6-0. Let's take a look at the goals that we're working on. The games, 1 more win, and we get 5,000 XP. Wow, that's cool. So we're 10,000 XP away from finishing the 4th inning program. 1 more win here, and we get half of that, plus whatever we earn in the game. So there's a very, very good chance that I could finish that 4th inning program here on the stream tonight. Very good. We do have Mike Napoli. He needs 3 extra base hits. He hasn't got one yet. Less than 3,000 PXP away from getting Jeremy Burnitz. So I'm not going to need 4 of those guys. Finish the collection. I'm only going to need 3. That's cool. That is cool. All right. Summertime XP 5,007 of 900. Nothing is close. Oh, wins with relievers. I got 1 of the 3, so we're going to pitch with a reliever. Working my way down the rotation. 3 bases with catchers to get the deluxe back. All right. All right, yeah, we very well could finish the 4th inning program today on the stream. All right, so there's my starting lineup. I now have 5 pitchers, 5 starters. First time I've ever had 5 starters in a mini season. They are all resting. Hunter Green should be, well, I guess he's as good as you get. They don't get back to full health ever again after their initial start. I pitched with Gregory Soto the last game, which was I believe a 9-2 win. Grant Taylor is next up. I don't know what he's got for stamina. Let's take a peek. We can't. Doesn't matter. He's next. And then Rob Dibble will pitch the second game. All right. Because we need to get those 3 wins with relievers. And hopefully, this guy's already got Roger Clemens. Lima. So how's everybody doing today? I went and got my first frozen yogurt today, ever. It wasn't bad.
And now,
to be honest.
Your Lima.
Not too bad, Godspeed, not too bad. Getting just, this movie stuff is starting to get a little bit overwhelming. We gotta, I mean, I love the new executive producer. He's actually doing something and we're making progress daily. But he's giving me a lot of stuff to do. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just there's a lot to do. Just makes me wonder what the other person's been doing for the last 3 years. It's good, Cam. That's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we were at, Bonnie had to get some canvases and stuff today, so we went over to Michael's. And then, while we were over there, we went into a Menchie's, I think it's called. It's a yogurt place. Frozen yogurt place. She goes there all the time. I've never been in there. Never had a frozen yogurt in my life. I have to admit it wasn't too bad. And all the shit that you can put on them. Oh, fuck. That was kind of cool. But I made it too big. I put too much in there and I'm full. I'm still full. That was 3 hours ago. But I gotta admit it wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. First time had one of those ever. Just never felt the need. George Brett over the wall and out of here. Miami out to the quick 2-0 lead thanks to George Brett. Apparently they were having server issues with this game earlier today. I saw a lot of people complaining. As they should.
The leadoff hitter.
You know, you can't. They put out this program, the June countdown program, and it's got a time frame on it. And then with the time frame, the servers are down all the time. How can you put out a fucking timed program when you know your servers are shit? It's not like they don't know their servers are shit. They've been shit since day one.
Hey!
These people are... I mean, they should be brought up on fucking charges for fraud. And just absolutely terrible what San Diego Studio has done this year. And then they do their live streams. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but during the last live stream, there was a lot of people complaining, as you would expect there would be. I believe the live stream was last Thursday or last Friday. And people were complaining, but they were being respectful. You know, they were saying, hey, can you please fix this? Can you please fix that? Can you please give this some attention? And every person who complained in any way, shape, or form was banned permanently from the chat. And there was screenshots of it. Now, there was somebody on my streams who was banned from the chat. Was it you, Godspeed? I know somebody said they were permanently banned from the chats in the MLB The Show YouTube, the Twitch accounts in their live streams. It was okay. You know, that is absolutely fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I thought about that right away when there was about 6 or 7 people, at least, who were permanently banned from the chat. What? This is the company that says all the time, we listen to you. We listen to you. But fucking don't complain because you'll be banned from the chat forever. Why? I just don't understand how a company can keep... Well, yes, I do. I do understand how a company can keep fucking working with such fucking bullshit behind their practices and never face accountability. You know how that keeps happening? 2 reasons. Number 1, exclusivity. They have the exclusive baseball contract with Major League Baseball. You take that away, and I'll put any amount of money on it, they change their practices instantly. Because as soon as there's competition, and people don't like the way they're being treated, they're going to go to the other fucking, the competitor. Right? That's first way to fix that. Get rid of the exclusivity. Second way to fix it is to stop buying the fucking game. There is only one true way to make change in this world, and I've said it a million fucking times on my stream, and that is to hurt the company you want change from in the wallet. That is it. That is the only way to force change in this world. You have to hurt them in the wallet. That is the only way they pay attention and take note and be held accountable. If you keep giving them money, and I say you, I mean everybody in the world, we keep giving them money, they're going to keep doing whatever the fuck they want to do because they feel they can get away with it because we are allowing them to. I will not buy this game again for a very, very long time. If ever. But they don't give a shit if I don't fucking buy the game. They don't give a shit if me and Godspeed don't buy the game next year. They give a shit if hundreds of thousands of people don't buy the game anymore.
That's a ball.
But unfortunately, that will never happen. Because people just... I don't know what the proper word is to... how to define it. But people will say they won't buy the game anymore, but they'll buy it anyway. They can't do it. They can't stay away. And that is where the exclusivity comes in. There's no other options. You want to play baseball, you got to give them your money. Well, I would say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to play baseball anymore. There's 1,000 other fucking games out there to choose from. GTA 6. College football, whatever. GTA 6 is not a yearly game. It's not a seasonal game. You know, you can play that shit whenever you want. But the only way to hurt these companies and hold them accountable, any company in the world, not just a gaming company, any company in the world, you have to hurt them in the wallet. It's the only way you get their attention. And it's fucking sad. They're raking in the money, putting out a shit product, shitty servers, all different kinds of fucking issues.
Got him.
Well, we made this many hundreds of millions of dollars this year. Great. We'll do it again next year. And they'll just keep doing it and keep doing it. But ultimately, I blame Major League Baseball. And I said this the other day, and this should really start happening. Every time we start complaining, we complain about these people on social media, we should start tagging Sony, PlayStation, and Major League Baseball. Because just putting a complaint on social media and tagging MLB The Show or San Diego Studios, they don't give a fuck. You're just helping them see it. They don't care. The people who need to see it are Major League Baseball, Sony, and PlayStation. And I know some people say Sony and PlayStation are the same thing. They are, but they're run, you know, Sony owns PlayStation. They're two different entities. You got to tag all three so MLB can start seeing how unhappy we are with what's going on. MLB starts seeing that regularly, and they're going to say, hey, we need to investigate this. Sony starts seeing it. PlayStation starts seeing it. Maybe next year they say, before we port this game, let's check it out. Make sure that everything is fixed from the issues they constantly have. You got to stop tagging San Diego Studios and MLB The Show, because they already know the fucking problems. They don't care about the problems. The people who can do something about it are MLB, Sony, and PlayStation. So you got to start tagging them in the social media posts. Because I promise you, this is just my opinion, but I promise you that Major League Baseball does not want their name, their brand, their likeness to be used to steal consumers' money on a yearly basis. Maybe they don't know. I imagine they're pretty busy running their shit, They may not scour social media. They may not play video games, but somewhere along the line, they got to be notified. But I can say, I said it, years before, that I would never buy Madden again when they started the microtransactions and it started being heavily included in the game, and I didn't. I did not buy Madden. I have not bought Madden since. The only reason I've got Madden the last 2 years is because they fucking forced me to buy it with my college football program. I wanted the early access. The early access included Madden, or I never would have fucking bought it. I've not spent money solely on Madden since. And honestly, this is, I'm probably not going to buy college football again for a long time after this either. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but just because I hope I'm going to be very happy with the version that's coming out, and I'm not going to want to upgrade it next year and the year after, because I'm going to be spending most of my time playing GTA 6. It's the plan anyway. If you get a good sports game, you don't need to update it every year. There's no need to update this game every year. There's no need to update college football every year. If there's some new teams making their way up to D1, all right. You want some additions and stuff. All you need is an upgrade. You don't need to redo the whole game, charge full price for that shit. That's fucking yearly sports games are the biggest goddamn con game in video games. There's no need for it. The game's already out there. Nothing's fucking changed. How the fuck can you charge full price every fucking year? Because we keep paying for it. They could do just an update, a roster update, file update. We got the new teams, new stadiums, adjustments, things like that.
Ball, that's inside.
Yearly sports games is the biggest fucking con game in video game history. I think that this college football game, I have no intent in buying College Football 28. I think this one is going to be pretty good. And remember, they said they had a 3-year plan. So I don't even know if there will be a College Football 28. I'm sure there will. It's a con game. Right? They're going to charge full price. But they said we have a 3-year plan. First year is launch. Second year is some refining of things. The third year is going to be the college football game we want you to have. That's what they told us. So this is the third year. We got the NIL stuff. We got the stadium builder and stuff. Now next year, I'm sure they'll upgrade the stadium builder and the team builder a little bit more. No idea if any teams are going to be popping up to D1 for next year, but all you need is a roster update. Stadiums are all the same. So I won't be... And again, I don't even know if there's going to be a College Football 28. I would imagine there is. It's the ongoing con game. But I have a feeling I'm going to be very happy with 27, so...
Shortstop.
As long as I am,
Seager.
that'll be the last one I buy in a while. Not for any reason other than I don't need it. You know, play it. I'll be spending the bulk of my time playing GTA 6, so college football will be played in the morning, maybe at night.
Leading off for Lima, the left fielder, Jordan.
But then when it comes to time where I feel it's getting boring or something, then, you know, you can
That ball's foul.
buy a newer version. It's just ridiculous the way they treat us. And I'm just as guilty. I buy them. Nice throw. Good job. I buy them. I take part in it. You know, we allow it to happen, this yearly con game with the sports games. Paying full price after full price after full price for basically an upgrade over last year's game. You know, I'm just as guilty. We all are. We got to stop doing it. It's the only way these fuckers will be held accountable and take note. Hurt them in the wallet.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Hey.
Bonnie always laughs at me because I'll say that shit all the time. Never going there again, never giving them my money again, and I do it. I don't care. They fucking do me wrong, they don't get my money, my business, anything anymore. Moving forward, I don't give a shit. I'll drive way out of my fucking way if I have to. Bonnie laughs.
Andres Munoz.
She thinks, so you think you're making a difference?
Leading off for Miami.
Nope.
Catcher,
I know I'm not.
Napoli.
Sadly, I know I'm not. But if more people did it, it would make a difference. Top of the 6th inning here at Lima, Miami. On the strength of that 2-run homer in the first inning. Clinging right now to a 2-1 lead. Mike Napoli needs 3 extra base hits for his mission. He's not going to get one there.
Now batting for Miami, the right fielder, number 20, Lou Brock. The batter, number 1, second baseman, Tony Fernandez.
So what's everybody having for dinner tonight? There you go. Good job, Tony. Good job, Tony. Tony runs. Way safe. Jammed him. Come on, get down. Fucker. Man, after that first inning, I'm having a hard time getting runs.
Leading off,
I need to get some run support here.
Hey.
Suppose I could take Taylor out. Pitch somebody with
Hey.
some energy. Maybe I'll do that. I don't like this 1-run lead. He's qualified for the win. Maybe we'll bring in Dibble. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll do that. He's qualified for the win right now, so that's good. 5 1/3 innings.
third baseman,
Alright. So let's bring in Rob Dibble.
Ada.
He'll make his Miami Hurricanes debut.
Rob Dibble.
As long as we can hold on to the lead. That's the problem. One bad pitch and the lead disappears, and then he will no longer be the pitcher of record. So we got to get some run support.
Up next,
First look at Dibble.
the right fielder,
He was a flamethrower for sure.
Yep, that ball went out.
That ball went out. All right. So we go to the 7th. We need some run support. Come on, fellas.
King. Leading off for the Hurricanes.
George Brett hit that 2-run homer in the first inning. That's been it for the Hurricanes. I thought he got on that better.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9.
Ted Williams. How come he didn't say his name? That one's center field to the track. Ugh.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Come on, Kyle. Fucking bitch, man. Shut up.
Leading off for Lima, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Last thing I want to hear right now is a 20,000 Limans singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Is that what they are, Limans? Is that what you would call them? Line drive right off of Dibble's foot, bounces back to Napoli, and he throws it over to Hank Greenberg, so you can score that 1-2-3. Dibble seems to be okay. That's a 1-2-3 ground out. That's interesting. You don't see many of those.
Ball one.
Dibble probably has very low stamina. I don't know if he's got enough to get
Ball
through this.
inside.
So we got to get some run support here. Charge! Nice. Nice.
Next for the Lemurs, the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Yeah.
102. Hey man, did you guys see that fucking Mizorowski the other day hit 105 with a fastball? 105. I think that's the fastest pitch ever thrown. That's insane. 105.
Billy
That is.
Wagner.
I don't even know how to
For Miami, the first baseman, Hank
describe that.
Greenberg.
I've faced a 100-mile-an-hour fastball before. It's not pleasant. I mean, it's a fucking blur. 105? Jesus Christ. I couldn't even imagine what that would look like.
Ball.
All right, Hank, let's get a rally going here. We need some insurance.
That's ball two.
Good eye, good eye. Drop, 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 drop. Yeah, man.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Why is he wearing that fucking pool toy? Oh, summertime, I guess, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Come on. Thank you. I recall Billy Wagner being more of a fireballer. These guys, he throws most of his junk in this game. I remember him being more of a fireballer. He had some junk, yeah, but He was mainly a fastball pitcher. Fucking bitch.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Mike's 1 for 2 with a single. He needs 3 doubles or extra base hits of any kind to finish his mission here in the mini season.
No, that's low.
He's a power guy. It'd be nice if he could yard one here. We need some insurance.
Nope, that's down.
Good eye, good eye. Make him pitch to you, Mike. Shake it off, shake it off. All right, dumps it into left field, all right. Not one of the extra base hits he needs, but that's okay. That brings us to the top of the order.
For the Hurricanes, the right fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Come on, Lou.
Jacob.
Lou's 0 for 3 today. He's due.
Ball, that's inside.
I don't know if Napoli can score on a gapper.
Ball 2.
Lou Brock sends a fly ball. Right center field. That one could be trouble. That one might get out of here. It's high off of the wall. Napoli's going to score. And the Hurricanes take a 3-1 lead on a RBI double by Lou Brock. That one missed a home run by about a foot. 5 feet over to the left, and it would have been out of here. Lou takes off for third, and he is safe. That was a big hit for Lou Brock and the Miami Hurricanes. One and one on Tony Fernandez. Tony's 1 for 3. And that's going to do it for the Hurricanes' 8th, but Miami does get one. And they now lead 3-1.
Leading off for the Lemurs, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First time Dibble's taking the mound for the Miami Hurricanes. He's getting tired, but he should be able to get through 2 innings.
Hey, 2.
Hopefully. We can hope. Nice. Frozen with the slider. I see a lot of people watching us. Hop into the chat. Say hi.
Hey.
Dibble winds and fires. 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging on the slider.
Next for the Lemurs, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Hey.
Yeah, that was amazing. Mizorowski hit that 105 the other day. That's fucking amazing. 105 miles an hour. Good God, what are you swinging at? All right, I'm not going to complain. 8 complete. Canes lead 3-1. That was a terrible pitch.
Curry. Leading off for the Hurricanes, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
Another run wouldn't hurt. To the wall. Rafaela comes up just short.
Hurricanes, the third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
George's 2-run homer in the first inning. The big blow in this one for Miami. Center fielder didn't even have to take a step.
The batter, the left fielder, number 9.
Ted Williams. How come he's not saying his name today? Number 9. Come on, Ted, you're better than that. Teddy ball game, 1-1. Right back up the middle. There's a base hit. 2-out single. The splendid Splinter keeps the inning alive. Fucking Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Shit was up at your eyes, brother. That one may drop. Maybe. Alright.
Now pitching. Ben Joyce. Up next.
Ben Joyce, the pitcher.
The first baseman, number 5.
Wasn't there an outfielder
Greenberg.
by the same name, Ben Joyce? He played for like a lot of different teams. Was it Matt Joyce, maybe? He was an outfielder. He played for the Rays, the Padres. He played for everybody. He was a pretty good outfielder. He just couldn't stick with a team. Ben Joyce, Matt Joyce. Can't remember his name.
For Lima, the first baseman, Nick.
He was a very solid outfielder, but for some reason he just never stuck with a single team. He played for like 9 different teams in his career. I always liked him. He never gave up. Every team he played for gave up on him. But he never gave up. They didn't re-sign him. They traded him away. I mean, it was amazing. And he always put up pretty solid statistics. I don't know if he was just an asshole in the locker room and people didn't like him or what. Oh, I got to look at my WBC collection because I saw somebody post something today about a card that's selling for $16,000, and I meant to look at that and I forgot. But let's get through this game first. Over to Greenberg, 2-way. Yeah, we'll get through this game first, then I want to look at that, see if I have that card. If I do, I probably have it locked in and won't be able to sell it anyway. But it's worth checking out. Fly ball to left field. This one's playable. That should do it. Hurricanes win 3-1. They take the opener here in Lima. And the Miami Hurricanes improved to 7-0 on the season. George Brett with the 2-run homer in the first inning. Big blow of the game. Dibble, player of the game, 3 2/3. Perfect innings with 7 strikeouts. Grant Taylor gets the win. Beautiful. We needed a relief pitcher to get a win. And Dibble gets the save. Grant Taylor reaches level 1. He's still a 94 overall. Tony Fernandez reaches level 2. He goes up to a 96 overall. George Brett reaches level 2. He goes up to a 97 overall. Got 5 show packs for something. 6,400 XP. We needed 10 to finish the 4th inning program, so we are very close to wrapping that puppy up. Not there quite yet, but very close. Ted Williams getting close to level 2, so is Hank Greenberg and Corey Seager. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. 15,000. I want to look at that WBC collection. Oh, let's see where we are here. 396. We need 4,000 XP to lock in Roger Clemens. All right, so let's see. Where's the WBC collection? There it is. And it was an 83 gold. Who was it? I took a picture of it. All right, let's see. He is an 84, Daniel Palencia. Okay. Oh, he's right there. I don't have him. Let's see. Yeah, he's down to 13, but he's still selling for 13,000. I don't think I have anybody that's not collected. What happened there? Oh, he went up to the page. If there is, maybe I can sell them for something good, but I don't think so. I think everybody I have is collected. Yep. All right. Oh, it was worth a look. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got. 5 packs. All right. Let's hit these real quick. Looks like a Cincinnati Bengals banner. All right, and then we'll jump right back in and play the second game of the set in Lima. The problem with having Dibble come in for the save, I don't think the first guy's going to be rested enough to get that third relief pitcher win that we need. We can combine 2 of them, though, like we just did. That's a possibility. He's nothing. All right, 444. All right, what were we looking at? 18. I think we were looking at 18 that we needed for Dick Allen. So we're still short. 3 golds. That's not bad. Too bad it's not 3 diamonds. I don't think I ever had 3 golds in a single pack before. 1398. $496. Wasn't Tucker a diamond earlier in the season? Alright, so we still don't have enough. So let's just jump back into the mini season. And see where we are. Napoli still doesn't have an extra base hit. We're very close to getting Burnitz. This game will do it. So I don't know if he's going to join the lineup or not, but he will definitely join the... Well, he's got to join the lineup. We need 6 extra base hits with him. Okay. Summer PXP. Maybe we'll get the summer pack this game. Central Division, 7,000 of the 15. West Coast, 5,000. East Coast, 6,000. 2 of the 3 with the relievers. 1 total base by a catcher. We'll finish that off. All right, so see if we can combine relievers here to get that third win. Starting rotation is looking pretty good. Oh, Hunter Green did get to full. Okay, good. So after this game, Kluber and Perry should hit one more bump up. 2 more days off, we'll get them full. So let's see. If I start Gregory Soto, maybe I can pop Dibble in for another inning or 2. Let's try that. See if we can finish off that third win with a relief pitcher. If we stay with relievers, he doesn't necessarily have to pitch 5 innings. Miami Hurricanes are 7-0. The Lima Lemurs are 3-3. Mackenzie Gore on the mound for Lima.
Number 20,
Hurricanes
Brock.
frothing at the mouth to get to that 74 overall pitcher. He may be the weakest starting pitcher I've seen in quite a while in the mini seasons here.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Fernandez.
Ball one.
Hard 90, hard 90. He got it.
Be safe.
Referee wasn't even looking. Umpire wasn't even looking, but we'll take it. Terrible jump by Tony Fernandez, but he's safe anyway. We have 2 more days of MLB The Show before College Football 27 releases. Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be live streaming the moment it goes live, as usual. Not going to start the Dynasty
Batting fourth, the
quite yet.
baseman, number 5,
Always wait for an update.
Brett.
Usually after the first patch comes down, we're good to start a new Dynasty, but we'll definitely look into it. We will look at the stadium builder, the team builder stuff. Some of the teams, I know a lot of people already uploaded a bunch of teams.
Number 25, Brett.
So we'll check those out. We'll play some rivalry games. We'll play some play now games. And I'll let you guys pick the games that we're going to play, like I usually do. And we will we'll check the mascots out for Cam, see which ones are in, which ones are out.
That's inside.
Ken, do you have the early access? Are you starting on Thursday too? I know Cam's not.
Hey.
Somebody put up a post on Twitter the other day with Cal Raleig's statistics so far this year, saying, how is this possible after the dude hit so many home runs last year? How is he sucking ass this year as bad as he is? And I put a comment quite a few people liked. I said his prescription ran out. It is quite a drastic drop. Ted Williams with a high fly ball, center field, playable though. And played.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
There you go. He got a lot of that one, right center field. That one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. Kyle Tucker goes yard, and the Miami Hurricanes are first on the board. It's 1-0. Hit that cutter. Mackenzie Gore hasn't pitched really too bad other than that one pitch so far. We were expecting to light him up, and it hasn't really happened yet. Swinging at balls will help that not happen. We haven't seen Crazy Bill in a while. Martian Bill. I call him Martian Bill. Seager. Right center field. Nice running catch by the center fielder, but the Canes do get one. Kyle Tucker goes yard, and Miami leads it 1-0.
Leading off for Lima, the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Soto threw 12 pitches in the first inning. Oh, fuck. That ain't coming back. We got a tie game. Nice rebound.
The second baseman, Greg Biggio.
Hey! Ball, that's down.
That one went off of Napoli's fingers. That had to hurt. God damn it. Oh, he hit it. He unlocked the Fiesta, Craig Biggio. Soto's second inning, not as successful as his first. It's the first time I've ever seen anybody hit it there.
The first baseman, Nick.
He unlocked the Fiesta.
Hey! Hey!
Leading off for the Hurricanes, the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Wow, look at this. Matt Joyce was his name. Look at that. My chat wasn't moving. Now it started moving, and it seems that a lot of people have said a lot of stuff. And I was not seeing it. That's interesting. So it just updated. Jesus Christ. There's a whole fucking bunch of chat that I didn't see. My chat wasn't updating. Alright.
Now batting for Miami, the right fielder, number 20.
Now I can get caught up.
Rock.
That's crazy. I know we go through some lulls in the chat sometime. I just thought that was one of them, but nobody was, my chat was not updating.
Tony Fernandez.
Cam said he's having a hot dog right now. Gatsby said he's having Wendy's for dinner. Okay. That's how far back I am on the chat. It wasn't working. Chicken, mashed potatoes, and peas. Sounds good. Fernandez rips one into the left center field gap. That one's going to get to the wall. And Tony's going to have himself a stand-up double. He's going to have to hold up there. That'll keep the inning alive.
Now batting for Miami, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
You saw somebody get hit in the head from pitching 100 miles an hour, really? Oh, fuck, man. I can imagine how scary that must have been. Yeah, some people don't like the chat, I know. I always see when I see a bunch of people in, I always tell them, hop in the chat anyway. Talk to us about what you're having for dinner. Talk to us about what's going on in the world of sports. We don't bite. Jesus Christ, Gregory. Fuck. You are starting on the 2nd? Okay, Ken. Alright, so maybe we can play a game. Oh, you'll be at work. You'll be at work Thursday, right? That's how far back in the chat. I can't believe, I know we go through lulls in the chat, so I didn't think anything of it. All of a sudden the shit updated and there's probably 15 minutes of stuff I didn't see.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
I don't know how much longer I can keep him in here.
Up next for Lima, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
2 days, 21 hours. Mars. He got lost in the Milky Way. Crazy Bill.
Inside, ball 1.
Martian Bill. He went to the neutral zone to meet with the Romulans. He hasn't been seen since. As we said, he wants to have Mars weed.
Leading off for Miami, the third baseman, George Brett.
Yeah, I gotta take him out.
Now batting.
Alright, Ken, we'll figure it out. We'll see. Looks like my chat is up to date again.
That's out.
Now batting for Miami, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Alright, I think I'm caught up on the chat now. That was weird. Usually it updates every time somebody puts a comment,
Off the plate,
and
ball
that time it just all came at once. Yeah, I never do that though, Ken. When I'm playing, I can't. I've never had that problem before. Blue Jays are sucking again? I'm a Mets fan, Godspeed. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it.
Leading off for Lima.
Alright, yeah, I gotta take him out. But I gotta bring in a reliever. We'll bring in Dibble. We'll let him throw a couple innings.
Rob Dibble.
Let him throw a couple of innings here. I gotta get some runs.
Ball, that's low.
The Blue Jays versus the Mets. It could be the longest scoreless game in Major League Baseball history.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The Mets had so much promise. They did last year too, coming into the season.
Up next for Lima, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey!
I don't know why there's only one baseball team in Canada. And I'll tell you what, you Canadians should boycott this game. They put a fucking pride flag in this game before a Canadian flag. That's just fucking stupid. All the years this game has been out, there's no Canadian flag in the game. There's a Canadian team in the game. Why isn't there a Canadian flag available in the stadium building? That's fucking asinine. It makes no sense at all. All right, fellas, come on. Mackenzie Gore's still in the game. 74 overall pitcher is having his way with the Miami Hurricanes. We need to get some offense going here.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ball, that's inside.
He's in the red, though, so he's just about done.
That's ball 2.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Lou Brock's been pretty good for me. Tony Fernandez has been good. Ted Williams hasn't been as good as I hoped he would be. But he's still got time. I'm not going to steal it. We're trailing. I don't want to throw away outs. There's Napoli. There's a drive. Right field, fairly deep. That one's out of here. Tie ball game. Mike Napoli's got his first extra base hit. He needs 2 more for his mission.
Now pitching.
And we got a tie game. Gore's out. Fingers is in. Thank you, Godspeed. Yeah, but Ken, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The Canadian flag should be in the game. You got the gay flag,
Batter number 1.
but not the Canadian flag.
Tony Fernandez.
I mean, that's just absolutely ludicrous. You know what? The Toronto Blue Jays should say, you know what, San Diego Studio? Fuck you. How about that? You can't include any of our fucking players in your game. How's that? You can't include our stadium or our logos. How's that? You can't put a Canadian flag in your game? Well, how about you don't have any Canadian stuff at all? Fernandez dumps that one maybe center field. It does drop in. Lou Brock scores, and the Canadians, the Hurricanes, have taken a 4-3 lead.
Cedon Rafaela.
Hey!
Rafaela sends one to left field. That one to the warning track, and it's gone. I didn't think it had the distance, but it found the seats, and the Hurricanes are pouring it on here in the 5th inning,
Andres.
erasing a 3-1 deficit, and they now have a 6-3 lead. 5-run outburst by Miami after Mackenzie Gore gets off of the mound, and that one sneaks through for George Brett.
The batter, the left fielder.
Yeah, that's true, Ken. No, Godspeed, it's not in the stadium builder. If you go to create a stadium and put your flags in the stadium, there's no Canadian flag. There's Ted Williams with a bomb. Straight away center field, over the batter's eye. You can kiss it goodbye. 8-3, and I just earned a trophy. Rally cap, I don't know what trophy that is. But the Hurricanes have scored 7 times here in the 5th inning, erasing a 3-1 deficit. Things were not looking good. A 74 overall starting pitcher held us at bay, and as soon as he got pulled, the floodgates opened for the Hurricanes offense. Yeah, if you go to Stadium Builder, there's no Canadian flag. You can line your flag with gay pride flags all over the whole stadium, but you can't put a Canadian flag.
First baseman, number 5, Hank Greenberg.
6 scored. Right up the middle. Line drive to center field. Hank Greenberg keeps the rally going.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's true, Ken. That is true. Seager fouls it off. 2-2 now. 2 outs here in the 5th. Monster inning for the Hurricanes. That's ball 3. It gets away. Runner's going to stay at first. Ball 4. Up and away. Good eye by Corey Seager. Here's Mike Napoli. He homered in this inning. Canes have now batted around.
Ball.
Oh. Yeah, sadly you're right, Ken. Sadly you are correct. Oh, that was a strike. Napoli's 1 for 1 here in the 5th inning. 3-2 count now. 2 outs. Runners should be moving. There they go. Napoli hits it hard. We're right at the third baseman. That's going to bring this inning to an end. The Canes put up a whole bunch, and they now lead 8-3. Hey, Earl. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today.
Leading off for the Lemurs, the first baseman, Nick.
So Dibbles got the room he needed, the cushion he needed, so we can leave him in when he runs out of energy, at least for now. And we are in position now to get our 3rd win with a reliever. That would be nice, since Soto let us down, but that's okay. The offense took over. Hey, Earl, I looked at the price of that hat. It's $48. And it comes from Fanatics. I did look at the price today and make sure that I remembered.
For Lima, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Hey!
So Dibble's out of energy, but we're going to leave him in. He's got some cushion to work with. And if we can hold on, it'll be our 3rd win with a relief pitcher,
Hey!
ending that mission. Hopefully.
Ball, that's out.
Swung on and missed.
David Elkirk, leading off. for
Lou Brock
Miami,
1 for 3 with a double off the top of the right center field wall last inning. Kept the inning alive and set up the explosion by the Hurricanes offense. Missed a home run by Foot. Come on, get out of play. Hurricanes trailed 3-1 entering the 5th inning.
Tony
7 runs on the board to take the current 8-3 lead they hold.
for Miami, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
There's a drive right center field. Might be trouble, and it's out of here. I thought it was going to go off that high wall. I didn't think it had the height to make it over, but Cedon Rafaela goes yard. Now it's 9-3 Miami. Brett with a little blooper to first base. That's going to do it for the 6th. But the Canes put up another run, and they now lead 9-3.
Leading off for Lima, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hey!
Yeah, who is she, Earl?
Ball inside.
I've never heard of her. Got him with the cutter.
Up next for Lima, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Ball, that's just out.
So the third game tonight, we'll go back to our starting pitchers. We got a fully rested somebody at the top of the starting rotation. If we can hold on to this, it'll be the third win we need for the relief pitchers.
Up next for the Lemurs, the catcher, Mike Napoli.
So Napoli homered for them, and he homered for me too.
Foul ball.
I don't know if I've ever seen that happen in one of my games before. Same guy for both sides.
Ball, that's out.
Hits a dinger. It's all right. Got a 6-run cushion. We're not worried. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 6 innings complete here in Lima. Hurricanes lead by 6.
Brian King. Leading off, the left fielder, number 9.
We're all supposed to be at 6 o'clock Eastern tonight, Godspeed. I actually just saw a post a little bit ago saying that it was starting that. Where are they at? Are they in Italy or something?
Up next for the Hurricanes, the designated hitter.
I just happened to see a post on Facebook earlier this afternoon that said it was, for those who didn't know, it was airing at 6 o'clock Eastern. Fucker.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the first base.
Vicky Guerrero and the fabulous Moolah.
Greenberg.
That would be an interesting tag team. Or Vicky could have the Moolah. I don't want to hear that. Vicky could have the Moolah on her TV show, on her talk show.
Biggio.
It's in Atlantic City? Atlantic City's in New Jersey. So why would Raw be starting at 6 o'clock in Atlantic City? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, Atlantic City's in New Jersey, Cam.
Up next for the Lemurs, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Nice catch.
Hey.
Well, obviously, I'm I was joking, Cam.
Outside, that's a ball.
Yes, the Fabulous Moolah is dead. I was just joking. I don't think the Fabulous Moolah would have appeared on Vicky's TV show. 7 in the books here from Lima. Hurricanes 9, the Lemurs 3.
Back. Good. Leading off for the Hurricanes, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ball, that's in.
Fabulous Moolah, it's another one, you know, everybody held in high regard until she died and people started speaking out.
Ball two.
Turned out she wasn't so fabulous after all. You're right, Earl. It wasn't very good. Fuck. Not that I watch any of those. I used to watch Jerry Springer religiously.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the catcher, Mike Napoli.
Loved Jerry Springer. Jerry was a fan of my books, too. I have a picture of a copy of On the Run. I think I sent him. I think it was On the Run. I have a picture of the book and the inscription that I sent over to him. He was a fan of my books. Never made me a promo, though. Of everybody that made me promos, or who has made me promos over the years, I would have loved to have had one from Jerry Springer, and he just never got around to it. Oh, it was, Ken. It was funny. I don't know. I don't know. I never really found out if it was or not. I've seen stories from both sides, you know. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. But it was entertaining to watch. That's for sure. So I heard people say that they were paid to go on the show. I heard lots of different things. Never was able to find out definitively. Nah, I don't care either. It was a funny show. I used to watch it every afternoon. My stepbrother fucked my mother. My sister wants a threesome. The dumbest fucking shit on that show. Oh man, I love Jerry Springer.
That's outside.
That shit was funny.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Oh, that's interesting, Earl. Yeah, Steve Wilkos got his own show because he was the security guard. He was the main security for Jerry Springer for many years. That is, you're right, Earl. That's how he got his own show. I watched Steve Wilkos' show a few times. I didn't really care for it. I didn't like the way he was throwing chairs and shit and over dramatizing that. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I watched it a few times. He was trying to be another Jerry and he just couldn't do it. 8 in the books. Yeah, it's in Atlantic City, so that's weird. Why is it starting at 6 o'clock?
Billy Wagner.
You are not the father.
For Miami, the second baseman, Tony Burnett.
Yeah, but that was very cool that Jerry Springer was a fan of my books. That was very cool. How do you know, Ump? You weren't even looking.
Now batting for Miami,
You had your back turned.
the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
Yeah, you're right about that, Ken. They certainly did. And every one of them failed. He was, Earl. He actually was. He was also the mayor of Cincinnati.
Inside ball.
That is true. And he started, he was, actually his show got started because he did a lot of different news reporting, including the weather. And if you look back at his show started, it actually came out of a news series that he was reporting on. So yeah, he was a newscaster, and he was the mayor of Cincinnati as well.
Now batting for Miami. the third
That was a rough one to swallow. Look at that fucking strike call.
Rick.
Jesus. Every time you think you got a little bit of discipline, you get rung up on one of those fucking bullshit calls.
Leading off for the Lemurs, the designated
I never got to meet Jerry Springer in person,
Raleigh.
but everybody that I talked to that did said he was extremely nice. He was a nice guy. I only communicated with him through emails. But that was cool that he was a fan of my thrillers.
Up next for Lima, the catcher, Mike.
Yeah, he had a rough start. He had a rough start to his TV career. Things weren't going the way they had hoped until they came upon the realization that people liked chaos. So they started throwing in some chaos and a little more and a little more and a little more. Pretty soon he had the longest running talk show in history.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And some of the topics, man. My sister wants a threesome with me and the mailman. The Newlywed Show, that was a good show, yeah. Yep, indeed. Indeed it was. I never was a fan of Ricky Lake. Never was a fan of Dr. Phil either. I'll tell you what, did you see that new documentary on Dr. Phil? I Was Born a Man, yeah. Have you seen that new documentary on Dr. Phil? He's a piece of shit, man.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Greg.
Yeah, I used to watch that, Earl. That was a pretty good show. That wasn't a bad show at all. It was always on late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new documentary out. It's called Dirty Rotten Scandals. Okay, you know that saying, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? Look up the show. It's called Dirty Rotten Scandals. And there is a 2-part documentary
Nope. Outside.
in there on Dr. Phil. And what a fucking piece of shit he is, how he treated people that were on his show. He had fucking left, there was an alcoholic on his show one time, a recovering alcoholic, and he left fucking booze in his dressing room to tempt him. Here comes the play at the plate. This could be the ball game. Beautiful gun. Game over. You still watch Baggage? I don't see it on anymore around here. But yeah, Dr. Phil he left alcohol in the guy's locker room, and of course the guy faltered. drank it, and then Dr. Phil brought him out on set, and he goes, "I can smell the alcohol in your breath." Don't you? He was a fucking. He was. Watch that shit, man. You want to learn about fucking Dr. Phil? Watch that shit. I don't know. The show is called Dirty Rotten Scandals. Wordplay on Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Dirty Rotten Scandals. There's 3 people they do documentaries on. Each one of them is 2 parts. One is Bob Barker from The Price is Right. He was a piece of shit too. One is Dr. Phil. What a fucking loser he is. And another one, Tyra Banks. Another one was Tyra Banks. 3 episodes on that, but they're all 2 episodes each. And Dr. Phil was a piece of shit, man. Oh, you see it online. Yeah, Dr. Phil, man, he mistreats people. He treats people like shit. What a fucking asshole loser he is. And so was Bob Barker. All right, so we got the summer pack. We can either pull somebody we need or sell. Jeremy Burnitz is we got him, so he's in the collection, and we need to put him in the lineup as well. 1900 XP, 1300 coins. Do we have deluxe pack? Do we have Roger Clemens? We don't have him yet. Close. Very close. Kyle Tucker's getting close to level 2. All right, so Miami's 8-0. London 4-2. Lima 3-5. So let's take a look at our packs here. Oh, God, look how close we are. The thing's almost all the way up. 398, 411. So 1,600 XP away from pulling Roger Clemens. All right. Yeah, look up that show. It's called Dirty Rotten Scandals. And you'll see Bob Barker was a piece of shit. Keep that one. Dr. Phil, still alive, still a piece of shit. I mean, watch that shit, man. Learn about him. He is a fucking loser, man. He doesn't even have a fucking license anymore, and he hasn't for many years. We're gonna sell him because we don't really need him. His license lapsed many, many years ago. That fucker isn't even a licensed psychologist. He isn't a licensed anything. The Wizard. Never heard of that one. Yeah, Dirty Rotten Scandals. It's a very good show. Choose one pack. All right, we're going to choose the summer. We're going to choose the summer pack because that's the one we're working on. All right, good. So we got 2 summer packs. See what we got. Red Diamond. Is it a red diamond? Oh, they all are, right? Yeah. I got all excited there for a second. See why I don't ever get excited? We got him. Yep. 5939. I got all excited there for a minute. Then I realized they're all red diamonds. Most of them. Alright, but this one's a regular diamond, so we know it's not one of the good guys. Gaylord Perry. 5290. That's okay, because when they sell, that'll give me enough to bid on Dick Allen. Yep. What I got? 16.9 right now. Alright, so I got Burnitz is in the lineup now. Where is he? There he is. Okay. That makes 26 of 29. Alright, so all we need are these bottom 3 here, and we can get Scooble. Alright, so the 3 that we need, Dick Allen's was the cheapest. He's up to 19 now. Still don't have enough to bid on him. Gary Sheffield, 21. Get those 2, and then one of these, 49 and 67. So still expensive to finish this, but that 98 Scooble is going to be nice. And let's see, just for ha-has, 255 and 255. Yeah, so that's good. All right. Yeah, we watch Big Bang Theory just about every night. Big Bang Theory, The Office, Seinfeld, that 70s show. We watch them pretty much every night. All right, so we can't bid on them yet. One more game, and we will finish the fourth inning XP program. So we're now 8-0, and let's see, we're coming home, playing a home game against Lima. So 4 straight against Lima. Let's look at the goals. Napoli's got 1 extra base hit, needs 2. Oh, we got to put Burnitz in the lineup. He needs 6 extra base hits. All right. 9,000 with the Central, 5,700 with the West, 7 with this. Okay, these. All right. Got to put Burnitz in the lineup. All right. So let's see. We'll drop Joe Torre, Mike Napoli. Yeah. All right, he's going to go. All right, so where is Burnitz? There he is. And what's his position? Right, left, center. He can play any outfield position. All right, I don't want to take out Lou. I don't want to take out Teddy. So we'll put him in center field for right now. Only until he gets his extra base hits that he needs, because I don't want to take out Rafael Speed. He's a 58, so 58. Tucker's 57. All right. What's Ted Williams? 60. Okay. So Burnitz needs 6 extra base hits. Napoli needs 2 more. All right. And then Burnitz will come out once he gets that. I like speed guys. You know, Godspeed, that's funny because he's my least favorite. All right, we're going to play 7 o'clock at the Snake Pit. And look at our starting rotation. So this is looking good. Hunter Green is full. And Kluber and Perry are close. Raj is the guy I liked the least on that show. Over the years, he just turned so whiny. I liked him more at the beginning of the series than at the end of the series. He just, near the end of the series, he just turned into such a fucking crybaby. Whine-ass. He was really annoying. I like them all, really. Except Raj. Raj is the only one I don't really care for. I love Stewart. Stewart's awesome. I like Howard. I like Penny. I like Bernadette. I like Amy. Bonnie loves Amy. Amy is Bonnie's favorite character. I don't really have a favorite. I like them all equally, but I do not like Raj. At the beginning, the first couple of years, Raj was okay. But then he just got so whiny. It's I don't know, the longer the series went on, the more I disliked his character. There's Bonnie. Team Amy. Welcome to the stream, Bonnie. Thank you for joining. Hope things are going well out there in the living room. Team Amy. Yeah, I don't know. Raj just got too whiny. Stewart might be my favorite. He's funny. Oh, they're taping SmackDown after Raw? Okay. Well, that makes sense. That at least that gives us some perspective as to why they're starting so early. Thanks, Earl, for the update there. That at least makes it make sense. All right, so that's the current question. Who's everybody's favorite character on The Big Bang Theory? I would have to say if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be Stewart. Don't forget about Barry. Barry Kripke. But if I had to choose, I'd have to go with Stewart. Earl said Bernadette. Yeah, Bernadette's funny. Bernadette really changed her personality on the show. I mean, the writers did. Remember when she first started dating Howard? She was like very submissive. And then after they were together for a while, she got really bossy and kind of took charge of the relationship. The writers, they never really explained why they did that. The writers really changed her personality, a complete 180 on her personality. I liked her better when she got bossy. That one goes all the way to the backstop. Runner moves up to third. Oh, Mrs. Wallowitz. Oh, which one's mother? There's a lot of mothers on the show, Ken. Sheldon's mom was on the show. Leonard's mom was on the show. Howard's mom never appeared on the show. She was voice only. Yeah, she was a crew member, Godspeed. She was a member of the crew. She wasn't an actual actress. Oh, Leonard's mom, okay. Yeah, Leonard's mom, I can't remember her name. She was good. She was really good on The Good Wife, too. She's funny. I can't think of her name right now. Yeah, she's good. Sheldon's mom's good, too. She was on Roseanne. Yeah, Leonard's mom. Diane, I think her name is Diane. In real life, I can't remember. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's a good actress. Yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Ken. Leonard's father hooked up with Sheldon's mom. Joey's boss. Who is Joey's boss? I don't think any of them were on Friends. Not that I remember. When did Joey ever have a job with a boss? Yeah, and Leonard's father was, what's his name from Taxi? God, I can't remember his name. Oh, no, Godspeed, no. No, the woman who was Howard's mom was not an actual actress. That's why you never saw her on camera. She was one of the members of the crew, of the recording crew. That's why you never actually saw her on camera. Yeah, Joey, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Joey's agent. The old lady who was Joey's agent in Friends. I know who you're talking about. No, that's not the same person. Howard's mom was not an actual actress. She was one of the production crew. Oh, Big Bang Theory, that was funny. You know, I had a friend that watched that. I didn't watch it when it first came out because the way the show was put across to me was it was a bunch of science nerds, and I had no interest in it. That's how the promos looked to me. And then I had a friend who was a big fan of the show, and I was over his house one night and he was watching it, and it was pretty funny. So I watched another episode and it was pretty funny again, and then I just watched them all. So I wasn't a fan of the show when it first came out until I watched it, and then the shit was funny. Ah, fuck. Yeah, she was some production. Somebody in production, Ken. I don't remember exactly what her role was. But yeah, she wasn't a real actress. That's why you never saw her on camera. There's a picture of her on the refrigerator, though. There's a picture of her on, I believe, Sheldon's refrigerator. When she died, they put a tribute to her. There was a picture on, I believe it was Sheldon's refrigerator. I don't know, Ken. I guess they figured it was about time. Corey Seager. Oh, right in front of the snake pit. It's reeled in by the center fielder. I think they figured it was about time for it to start working. A final episode twist, maybe. Damn. Yeah, the show was funny. We watched that shit all the time.
No, he's out.
Yeah. It was only broken for 8 years. I think the building owner was on a payment plan and they wouldn't fix it until he got it all paid off. I loved Stewart, man. Stewart was funny. I think my favorite episode with Stewart was the Howard's bachelor party. What's that got to be? The Big Bang? The Big Bang? My favorite Stewart episode was, I think, the one with Howard's bachelor party. Stewart didn't have any money.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He was offering to sell his watch to everybody, and then who was it? Barry Kripke put the money on the table and Stewart stole it. Stewart was a funny dude. What floor were they on in the apartment? I want to say 5 or 6. I want to say 6. Yeah, that was funny when Howard was in space, yeah. Penny looked good when she had the long hair, but when she cut that shit off, she just looked like a little boy. That was not a good look. It was on the 4th floor? I don't remember. There you go, George Brett toward the snake pit. Over the snake pit, into the seats, so we got a tie game. Yeah, I remember when Leonard came back from the boat trip and the pizza guy came up to deliver the pizza, and he was mad at Penny's tip. And he said, I walked up 4 flights of stairs. Was it 4? I can't remember. And she said, how about I give you this 37 cents and I don't call you boss and tell him you smell like marijuana. Then he walked by Sheldon and he says, oh, that's an earthy smell. That's an earthy aroma. My uncle used to wear that. Oh, fuck, that shit was funny. That is an earthy aroma. My uncle used to wear that. Look at Jeremy Burnett. In his Miami Hurricanes debut, he goes yard. He needs 6 extra base hits. That's his first. Who was scared of heights? I don't remember that. Yeah, that one just fell. Alright, Ken, thanks for joining, man. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Four complete here at the Snake Pit. Hurricanes take the lead, 2-1. Yeah, that was funny when Sheldon walked by the pizza guy. Oh, that is an earthy aroma. My uncle used to wear that. And you know, I give, what is his name? Jim something? The guy who played Sheldon? I can't think of his last name. That dude had a hell of a job playing Sheldon. It's funny, I know Sheldon Cooper, but I can't remember the guy's name who played him. Jim something. Can you imagine? It's hard enough to be an actor and have to memorize all your lines. But the shit that he had to memorize to play Sheldon, all those scientific equations and phrases and shit, I mean, that was just fucking remarkable. It's hard enough to be an actor. I could never be an actor. I couldn't remember lines for an entire show like that. I mean, that's hard enough. He had to learn Sheldon Cooper lines. That one, I mean, that dude's got my respect as an actor. Because that had to be extremely difficult. To remember all those scientific phrases and lines and shit. Jesus Christ. Terrible fucking pitch. And he's still thrown out. Lou Brock is 0 for 2 tonight. There's one. Into the gap. That one might get to the wall. Cut off at the warning track. Lou's going to stand up with a double. Runner stays at third. So the Canes have runners in second and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Tony Fernandez is 0 for 2 this evening. Oh. They already had a match? 3 minutes in, they already had a full match, Gunsy? Wow. Damn it. No, I don't think I have, Ken. Not that I remember. Oh, Night of Champions, okay. I thought you meant on Raw. I was going to say, wow. That was fast. They got right into the action. This crowd is on fire here at the Snake Pit tonight. The undefeated Miami Hurricanes locked in a struggle with the Lima Lemurs after taking 2 games in Lima. Teams made the very long plane trip back here to Miami. And we're in the middle of the 6th inning. Miami holds a slim 2-1 lead. George is 2 for 2 tonight. Homer and a double. Right back up the middle. It's not hard to hit, but it's going to find its way through. A seeing eye single for George Brett. He's now 3 for 3. He said, all right, come on, guys, your turn. Steady ball game is 0 for 2. George moving, not a good jump, and he's out. Jeremy Burnett with a home run here in his Miami Hurricanes debut. He needs 6 extra base hits, 5 now for his mission. Mike Napoli needs 2 more for his extra base hits mission.
That's a ball.
This is a Jeremy Burnett's with the Rockies. I don't remember him playing for the Rockies. I know he played for the Mets. as a 95 card. I mean, he must have played pretty well for the Rockies. Must have played better than he played with the Mets. Do you guys remember Craig Jeffries? Remember that guy from the 80s, late 80s? He was a highly touted New York Mets prospect. He had a very mediocre major league career. He was, every time I hear Jeremy Burnett's name, I think of Craig Jeffries. I don't know why. Yeah, Junior played, yep, he did some time with the White Sox, yep. Every time I hear Jeremy Burnett, I think of Craig Jeffries. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But Craig Jeffries was a highly touted prospect for the Mets back in the mid to late 80s. Sports Illustrated did a full spread on him. I mean, this is how highly touted this kid was. Sports Illustrated did a big spread on him, and he was, his workout routine, he used to go in a swimming pool, and he'd run in the swimming pool, and he'd take the bat in the swimming pool, and he'd swing the bat underwater because it strengthened his arms and his shoulders, and supposedly it increased his bat speed and all this fucking ridiculous shit. Sing it, Miami. Anyway, he never turned out to shit. He was a bust. All that hype, and he was a bust. Very mediocre career. I think he ended up, the Mets ended up giving up on him. I think he played for the Royals for a little bit. Craig Jeffries. That kid had all the fucking hype in the world and didn't amount to jack shit. I remember Sports Illustrated did this huge story on him. He was on the cover showing him how he does his underwater exercises, makes him so much stronger than everybody else. And Hank Greenberg, opposite field, into the snake pit. And the Hurricanes lead 3-1. Brock is on Raw, yeah. Torrey's 0 for 2 tonight. Not anymore. That one's dead center field. Toward the batter's eye. Over the batter's eye. Into the large area of the snake pit. 468 feet from home plate. And the Hurricanes have increased their lead to 4-1. Here's Mike Napoli, 1 for 2 with a single. He needs 2 extra base hits to work on to finish his mission. There's a gapper. He's only got 46 speed, but that should get him around first into second. He's going to make the turn, and he's going to be in there safely with a stand-up double. That's his second extra base hit. And Mike Napoli is 1 away from finishing his mission. I think we're going to leave him in a catcher after he finishes it. I like Joe Torre, but Napoli has more power. Their speed and their arm strength are just about equal. Lou Brock gets into one. Goodbye home run. 456 feet. Lou Brock goes yard. He doesn't do that very often. And the Hurricanes now lead it 6-1. Tony Fernandez up the middle. It's through. Another hit for the Hurricanes. They're starting to pour it on. George Brett's 3 for 3, a homer and 2 singles. I like the summer lineup. The summer card collection lineup. Hernandez rounds third. He's going to score. RBI single for George Brett. 7-1 Miami. I do. I think this is the best mini-season lineup I've had yet in the summer. I like Ted Williams. I like Hank Greenberg, Lou Brock, Tony Fernandez. Wow. That was up and in. I think Ben Joyce was letting the frustration get the best of him. That one's way outside. That was a ball.
Ball inside.
Right back up the middle, line drive. That's an RBI single for Teddy Ballgame. 8-1 Miami. The Canes are lighting them up. Jeremy Burnett's 1 for 3 with that home run. Is Jeremy Burnett's only good in Colorado because he was in Colorado? I don't remember him being good for the Mets. Oof. Welcome back. What did Brock have to say? Anything intelligent? Okay, come on, Kyle.
Ball one.
Now, who'd he give it to? I thought he was retiring. Lou Brock hits a rare home run to lead the 7th inning explosion, and the Hurricanes lead it 8-1 here. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, that one's out of here. Ooh. Good thing Hunter Green's got a large cushion to work in. Greenberg takes it himself.
Nope.
Hunter Green's pitched a pretty good game. 80th pitch
Ball tap inside.
in the 8th inning.
Nope.
Still in the green. Over versus Brock, SummerSlam, Hell in the Cell. I don't want to take him out. My bullpen is wasted.
Ball knocked outside.
I don't think anybody in my bullpen has any energy for this game. The ball definitely flies out of the snake pit for both sides. SummerSlam is 2 nights now too? Wow. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Ken. Is Brock going to be a champion by the time SummerSlam comes?
He's out.
The batter, number 12,
We should have enough. I think we got enough XP to finish the 4th inning program. Bring in Roger Clemens. That one's off the top of the wall and it's out of here. Corey Seager hits one right off the top of the wall in center field, 391 feet. 390 feet to dead center field. Bounces off the top of the wall and over into the snake pit. They're probably feasting on the ball right now. 9-3 Miami. Eight innings complete here at the snake pit. Miami puts another one on the board and they lead 9-3. What does this rally have? 86, 115 power? Definitely based on last year. This year he'd have 15 power. Top of the 9th inning. Hunter Green trying to put away Lima. The Hurricanes trying to beat the Lemurs for the 3rd consecutive time. I agree, Ken. Swung on and missed. Right through 17th K. For Hunter Green, he's now 1 out away from putting away the Lemurs. The 100th pitch of the evening is a winner. Hurricanes drop the Lemurs 9-3. And they improved to, what is our record? 9-0. George Brett 4 for 4 with a homer. 2 RBIs. Corey Seager had 2 dingers. Lou Brock and Hank Greenberg went yard. Hunter Green, a complete game 5 hitter. He gave up 3 runs and struck out 18. 9-3 Hurricanes win. They out hit the Lemurs 16-5. I got you, Godspeed. I got you. Makes sense. Kyle Tucker reaches level 2. He goes up to a 98 overall, and there we go. 1900 XP gets us the boss pack, finishing the 4th inning program. Roger Clemens will be in my starting rotation in a matter of moments. Also got 5,600 stubs, so we can bid on Dick Allen as well. So let's see. We are 9-0. The London Lords are in second place at 5-2. Lima falls to dead last place in the GBL. They're 3-6. Napoli's got 2 of the 3 extra base hits he needs. Burnitz has 1 of the 6. Summer PXP Central 10 of 15. West 6 of 5. East Coast 7. So still working on those. Plenty of time. Extra base hit with corner outfielders 16 of 20. Hits 135-50. So we're in good shape for those. All right, 9-0. Let's see, we got 22,000 right now. So let's, before we do anything else, let's throw a bid on Dick Allen. Holy shit, man, he fucking went up a lot. God damn, 21. I barely have enough. 21,120. Yeah, I barely have enough. He's going up as we speak. I don't think I'll put him in my lineup. It's 75, 116 contact. Oh, he's fucking brutal on left-handers. He's got good speed. I'll find a place for him. Third, first, or left. I don't want to replace... Yeah, look at that. He's not going to play. I don't want to replace Ted Williams. I don't want to replace Hank Greenberg. I don't want to replace George Brett. So Dick Allen will be on the bench. If we get him. That's all right. He's only for collection purposes anyway. There is the 4th inning path. Choose one player. There we go. We got Rafael Devers. He's selling for $43,000. And you got Roger Clemens. He's selling for $42,900. So if you were going to sell, you would buy Devers and sell him right away for the $43,000. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick Clemens and keep him. Clemens with the Astros. All right. So we'll go over to my God Squad here, and we will find a home for Mr. Clemens. Who's going to get the boot? Sasaki. He just joined. I haven't even pitched with him yet. And Raj is going to be the number 1 guy in the rotation. I'm still working with Shohei, close to getting him to level 5. That's my goal. And then I wanted to get Miz to level 5, but once I get Shohei to level 5, then we'll focus on getting Roger over there. All right. All right, so anybody else we want to put in the lineup here? Not really. No. So that lineup's going to stay the same. I got George Brett playing first base for me now, the summer series. Pujols at third. Ted Williams in left. It seems doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, does it, Ken? But that's the WWE of today, right? A lot of things don't work. All right, so we got Roger Clemens, very good. And we got, 10 days left? 9 days left in the program, so maybe I'll get to spin the wheel a few times. That would be nice. I think I've spun it 1 time this year. But right now, most importantly, we are in the summer mini-season, 9-0. And there's a look at your standings. All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. If you guys had any fun or were entertained in any way, make sure you hit that like button. smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and make sure you hit that bell icon. Turn on all of your notifications. You don't want to miss out on anything, because when GTA 6 news comes out, I'm on it. I'm all over it, getting it to you as quickly as possible. And you know there's some coming. They gotta start releasing some kind of stuff soon. Their marketing campaign, they said, is gonna be coming. We're still waiting for the trailer they promised us too. I don't really care about the trailer. It doesn't do anything for me unless it has information in it. And well, they said it was coming and it has not yet. So go figure. Don't know, but they got our money, didn't they? Yes, they did. All right, so anyway, make sure you hit the bell icon. Turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on any of that stuff. Have yourself a good night, Godspeed, as well. Thank you, Ken, for joining. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Thank you, Earl, for joining. Thank you, Cam, for joining. Bonnie popped in. Thank you, Bonnie, for joining. And thank you to everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. We are heading to Chipotle for dinner tonight. I asked you guys what you were having, but I don't think I said what we were doing. Thank you, Cam, for joining as well. So we are what? What's today? Is today Monday? Today's Sunday. I don't even know what fucking day it is. Today's Monday. We got Tuesday and Wednesday of baseball, and then Thursday 2 o'clock Eastern. We got college football 27. Don't forget about that time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I will be streaming, and I'm going to stream all weekend long for the early access to give everybody that opportunity to see what's going on that did not get the early access. So thank you all for joining. Hope you had fun. Have a great night, and have a good day at work tomorrow. I'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow we will continue with the summer mini season, see if the Hurricanes can stay undefeated. Thanks for joining. Hope you had fun.